From Hollywood, it's time now for...
Johnny Dollar. Hello.
Hello, what's that? I can't quite hear you.
This is Johnny Dollar. I'm phoning from a patrol phone, Forest Service, Summit Road.
Okay, you're coming through now.
Is that Lieutenant Mervyn?
Right. I should have known it was you. What are you doing up there in the mountains? Is this a manhunt or a vacation?
Relax, Lieutenant. Before you use some words, you'll have to eat.
Meeting?
Call in your APB. I found that stolen car the Nitzen gang was using.
Where?
Up here in the Santa Rita Mountains, about a mile from Primrose Camp, Pop Bardell's.
Yeah, I know the place.
They ran it off a cliff and started a rock slide to bury it. One of them's still in the car, dead, 2 bullet wounds. You must have hit him when they crashed your roadblock.
That makes 2 dead. Leaves Chipper Nitzen and one other one still on the loose. All right, Mr. Dollar, I'll have 50 men combing that area within an hour and a half.
You will not.
What?
There's something wrong at Bardell's place. You bring 50 state troopers in here, you may bust it wide open.
Bust what wide open?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Tonight, and every weekday night, Bob Bailey in the transcribed adventures of the man with the action-packed expense account, America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. From Special Investigator Johnny Dollar, location Santa Rita National Forest, Southern Arizona. To the Home Office, Mid-States Industrial Insurance Company, Hartford, Connecticut. Assignment, the Primrose Matter. Expense account continued. It took a lot of arguing to get Lieutenant Mervyn of the State Highway Police to hold his men off for 24 hours, but he finally gave in. $100,000. That was the amount of the insured payroll the Nitzen gang had got away with in Kansas City, killing 2 guards in the process. Later, they shot their way through a roadblock in southern Arizona, left a state trooper and one of the gang dead in the road behind them, and then disappeared. I was certain the answer was at Primrose Camp. Evening, Mr. Bardell.
Something else you forgot?
No, I told you I'd stop on the way back down. Got a vacancy yet on one of those cabins?
They're all rented.
Oh, that's too bad. I noticed they're dark, by the way, and there are still no cars parked in front of them.
It don't signify.
Well, what do you suppose all your guests are? Lost back in the hills somewhere?
Couldn't say. Now, if you...
Maybe some of them went down to the highway for the night. I could turn the cabin back over to them if they happen to show up.
When they're rented. Makes no difference if the folks ain't here to use them.
Well, that's true, I suppose, technically, but when a traveler's badly in need of a place for the night and you've got cabins standing empty...
I told you before, it's better you go on down to the highways. Plenty of motels within a few miles of the junction.
Well, that's exactly my trouble, Mr. Bardell. I can't.
Why not?
Because it's almost dark now and I haven't got any lights.
What?
Yeah, this is a rented car. I should have tried the headlights before I took it out, but I didn't. Now when I need them, they won't work. See?
It's probably just a fuse blowed.
Oh, might be.
Let me turn the flashlight up under the dash here. It won't take but a second to tell.
That what it is?
Nope. Fuses seem to be all right. Broken wire, maybe. Hard to say.
Oh, think you might be able to fix it?
No. It's a job for an electrician. I ain't got the equipment to trace it.
Hey, is that your station wagon there at the side of the lunchroom?
Why, yeah.
Well, look, I'd be glad to pay you if you drive me down to where I can get
No,
some help.
I can't. I can't leave here.
Well, maybe your nephew could take me.
Huh?
The young fellow who was here this afternoon when I came by.
No. He's not familiar with the road.
Oh, he drove down and picked up the mail this morning, didn't he?
How'd you know?
Jake, down at the Barn Grill, happened to mention it.
Just who are you, anyway?
Oh, I guess I did forget to introduce myself this afternoon. My name's Johnny Dollar, Mr. Bardell.
Not your name. I mean, what are you up here for?
Looking around, prospecting a little, seeing the country. Your nephew did go down for the mail, didn't he?
But that was in the daylight. Look, you said you had a sleeping bag with you. It ain't cold tonight. Why don't you
Hey,
just
that's a
take
good
it?
idea. I can spread it out right there on the porch in front of your souvenir shop.
No, I don't mean here. Down the road someplace.
I don't quite understand your attitude, Mr. Bardell. I've always understood you Westerners were noted for your hospitality.
Well, it's just that it makes the missus nervous to have strangers around outside.
And how am I supposed to get down the road someplace?
I don't know.
On foot, maybe? In the dark? In strange country? Oh, when I tell Jake this, he won't believe it.
No,
Oh, what?
no, don't say anything to Jake. He wouldn't understand.
Well, neither do I.
I can't do anything for you, Mr. Dollar. Just take my word for it now and go on before you cause more trouble and you
What trouble, Uncle? What trouble you talking about?
Well, it's not trouble exactly. The lights is out on his car. He was just wanting me to put him up for the night.
You have hard luck, don't you, mister?
It kind of looks that way.
I told him just like I did this afternoon, we ain't got no place for him. He'll have to find some
We
way.
can take care of him, Uncle, as long as he's that anxious to stay.
But you said...
I said what?
The cabins, they're all rented.
And it's not likely the people in number 2 will be back. He can use that one for the night.
But
You
now-
better go see if it's in shape, Uncle. Go on.
All right. I'll go look at it.
I'm, much obliged to you for changing his mind.
That's okay. We wouldn't want you to go away and tell bad stories about us, would we? Might cause trouble.
Expense account, item 7, $5. Payment in advance for one night's rent on cabin number 2, Primrose Tourist Camp. The room and the bed were far from inviting, but it didn't matter much. I didn't look for any easy night's rest under the best of circumstances. Not with the feeling of tension and danger that hung over this place, and the almost certain knowledge that 2 desperate killers were only yards away from me. Mrs. Bardell, Pop's wife, took my payment for the room and made change in the lunchroom next door to the service station.
I'll have to give you ones, Mr. Dollar. You got a $5 bill.
That's all right.
There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Want a receipt?
No, thanks. But I could sure stand something to eat.
Well, I could cook you up some ham and eggs, I guess. Some coffee, if that'll do you.
Sure, fine.
Only time I fix any regular meals, aside from short orders, when we got the cabins full.
Then they're not full now, I take it, huh?
No, not a soul. I mean, well, they're rented, of course, but the folks aren't eating here.
Oh, I see.
You want your eggs sunny side up?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Must get kind of lonesome for you up here when the season slacks off.
I got my man and my daughter.
How old is your daughter, Mrs. Bardell?
Jenny was 20, month before last.
Oh, well, I imagine she's a big help to you.
Yes. She takes care of the souvenir shop on her own. Helps me here in the lunchroom when I get real busy.
Yeah, I noticed a close sign on the door of the shop. Is your daughter away at the present?
No, she's not feeling well today. She's in her room.
Oh, I hope it's nothing serious.
No. She'll be all right. She's got to be.
Then it is something serious.
No. I didn't mean it that way. It's nothing. Forget it.
Well, look, if there's anything I can do...
No, nothing. Forget I said anything, Mr. Dollar. You're going to want toast.
No, bread will be fine.
And there you are. Hope that's going to be enough for you.
Yeah, plenty.
Cream in your coffee?
Black, please. Yeah. This looks great. You're a good cook, Mrs. Bardell.
Ham and eggs don't prove nothing. Anybody can fix that.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
You'll be leaving in the morning, I suppose.
Well, I'd like to stay several days, but I don't know whether your husband will let me have a cabin any longer.
He can't help himself. He just can't help it.
Why not?
Well, the cabins are rented, that's all.
When I put my stuff in number 2, there was no sign of any other luggage.
They took it all out.
I was right there all the time, Mrs. Bardell.
I mean earlier. Mr. Dollar, we're in terrible danger, all of us. You too.
What kind of danger?
I can't tell you. Please, if I talk about it, I'll go all to pieces. You don't know what it's like.
I might be able to help you.
No. The only way you can help is to forget it, not ask any questions. This place is a powder keg. Don't do anything to set it off. Please, Mr. Dollar.
Item 8, $1.10, 1 order of ham and eggs. Mrs. Bardell refused to say anything more, and I didn't try to force her to. She was shaking, cold sweat on her forehead, scared half to death. I walked out onto the porch, sat down and lit a cigarette, watched the stars come out one by one, sharp and bright against the black mountain sky. The Bardells' living quarters were back at the souvenir shop, and there were no lights showing in them. If their daughter Jenny was in her room, ill, she was back there in the dark. After a while, I went to my cabin. As I fumbled around for a light switch, I suddenly realized somebody was standing in the doorway.
Reckon you're going to have to use an oil lamp tonight, Mr. Dollar. Generator's got a drive belt busted, and I ain't been able to get out to fetch one.
Oh, I don't mind, Mr. Barnell.
The lamp's there on the table. I'll light it for you now, and you can blow it out when you go to bed.
Sure. All right, fine.
You hadn't ought to pay no attention to the missus. What she said a while ago.
I didn't realize she'd said anything.
Well, she was telling me she spouted off some foolishness. Might be tuck wrong if a man was to pay any mind to it. If that gets to smoking, you'll have to turn it down some.
Okay. Mrs. Bardell did seem a little upset, but she
Well,
didn't
that's all
say-
it is, Mr. Dollar. Just upset. You know how women get sometimes. Just forget it. It's the best thing to do. Anything you need now before I leave you?
No, nothing I can think of. Thanks anyway.
Then I reckon I'll say goodnight. You can have your breakfast in the morning any time after about 7 o'clock.
Jake Meager was telling me you have a daughter, Mr. Bardell.
That's right.
I didn't notice her around anywhere this evening. Is she...
She's in Tucson for a few days.
Oh?
Yeah, she's in there visiting friends.
Oh, I see. Well, then you're lucky to have your nephew here to help you while she's away.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it works out real good.
He's been here for some time, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, several weeks now.
Mm-hmm. Seems to be a lot of help to you. Really takes hold of things.
I don't know what I'd do without him. Well, I'll see you in the morning.
Mr. Bardell.
Yeah?
Jake Meager told me your nephew just came yesterday.
Jake drinks too much. He's always getting things mixed up.
And
that
Mrs.
way.
Bardell told me a little while ago that your daughter's out back in her room, ill, not in Tucson.
Well, it's like I was saying. The missus is all upset. She just don't rightly know what she's saying.
And one more thing. I noticed the front end of my car has been jacked up and the right front wheel's been taken off.
The tire went flat. We'll fix it and put it back on in the morning. Good night, Mr. Dollar.
Now, here's our star to tell you about tomorrow's episode of this week's story.
Tomorrow, a tightening noose, people held fast in the grip of fear. Then, violence. Join us, won't you? Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, starring Bob Bailey, is transcribed in Hollywood. Written by Les Crutchfield, it is produced and directed by Jack Johnstone. Be sure to join us tomorrow night, same time and station, for the next exciting episode of Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Roy Rowan speaking. From Hollywood, it's time now for
Johnny Dollar.
Dr. Bigby here.
Dr. Bigby. I'm asking you for the second time now to come out to the Cronin place.
I told you last night, Mr. Dollar.
The circumstances are different now, a lot different. We don't need a doctor. We need a coroner.
A coroner? Where are you calling from? The operator told me the phone out there was out of order.
It is. I'm at a forestry station a mile down the road. Jason Prell cut the wires last night before he was killed.
Jason killed?
Shot to death during the storm.
So that's how he ended up. It took a long time, but everything finally comes home.
Yes, Mrs. Cronin said the same thing an hour or so before she died.
Dolly, too. Her heart, Mr. Dollar?
In a way, maybe.
The dancing darling. Finally at rest. She... What do you mean, in a way?
Dr. Bigby, Mrs. Cronin was murdered.
Tonight and every weekday night, Bob Bailey in the transcribed adventures of the man with the action-packed expense account, America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. From Special Investigator Johnny Dollar at the Cronin Estate, Wells Falls, New York, to the Home Office Surety Mutual and Trust Company, Hartford, Connecticut. Assignment, the Cronin matter. Expense account, final page. Item 13, 10 cents. A half pack of cigarettes I left with a farmer who gave me a lift back from the forestry station. The price of my own feelings at the moment would have been lower. About 8 cents lower, in fact. I brewed another pot of coffee and sat down to wait for Bigby. But this time I laced the coffee with brandy. The sun was up by then, clear of the horizon, bringing a bright new morning and a brand new day. The storm was long over, and the world sparkled and danced. But too much of the night was still with me, and the past still too much alive. And yet, maybe Dolly Cronin was better off. She was a part of that past now, where friends were always true, and every minute of life was even more wonderful than the last one. And where she was still and forever, the dancing darling.
Good morning, Johnny.
Oh, hi, Sylvia. I'm in the coffee business this morning. How about it?
Please. Having yours with cream, I see.
Yeah, bad night. Shall I make yours the same way?
Right. I had a bad night, too. Thanks. You look real beat, Johnny.
Couldn't be any beater.
Something pretty terrible happened last night, didn't it?
Yes. Jason Prell is dead.
Oh.
And Dolly Cronin is dead.
Oh, no. I loved her, Johnny. I didn't mean what I said last night about life always having been too easy for her, and you were right. It was just being frustrated, tied in knots and covering up. I loved her. She was sweet.
Yeah, she was quite a girl. She had something, I don't know.
She had love. She loved people, and they loved her in return.
Maybe so. Anyway, I guess this belongs to you now.
The necklace? The circle of fire? What do you mean it belongs to me?
She made a will last night. I witnessed it. She left the necklace to you.
I just can't believe it. Johnny, can I put it on?
Why not? It's yours. She wanted you to have it. You look good in it.
I just can't believe it, Johnny.
Well, before you get carried away too far, maybe you'd better brace yourself.
Oh, it's not mine after all.
Oh, it's yours, all right. But it's not real.
What?
It's a good copy, worth maybe $400 or $500, but that's all.
Well, I don't understand. It's so well known. The circle of fire. It's been written up over and over.
Yeah, from old records. But nobody's really examined it for years, since before Barnaby Cronin died. It's been locked up in a bank vault until I took it out.
Was there ever a real one?
Yes, originally. But it was broken up and disposed of years ago. Jason Prell knew it, was in on the substitution, I suppose. That's why he was so desperate to steal it from me and get rid of it before I found out it was a copy. He knew that if that deal came to light, it would call attention to some of his other activities, worse ones.
What do you mean?
Prell had complete charge of Mrs. Cronin's estate. He told me it was worth practically nothing. But according to records I saw in New York, it amounted to over $1 million in the beginning.
He was stealing her blind all these years.
Oh, it was easy. She was alone in the world, knew nothing about business. She trusted him, thought he was her friend.
She trusted everybody, much too much.
Well, she sure trusted the wrong ones, including her husband.
Barnaby?
Sure. What do you think disposed of the necklace and slipped her a copy after making such a big deal out of his fabulous wedding gift?
A phony. And she worshipped him. The king. In her book, the man who could do no wrong.
Well, in the business book, he didn't do much else but wrong. According to the records, most of his deals were pretty shady. Especially after he and Prell teamed up. Yes, Miss Atherton?
Dr. Bigby is here to see you.
All right, show him in.
Mr. Dollar. I wouldn't believe too much of what he says. He's a chronic drunk.
Yes, I remember you telling me. Show him in.
Yes, sir.
Well,
I was just thinking, Johnny. Mrs. Cronin didn't know any of this, I assume.
no, she was safe in her dream world.
And she thought she was giving me the real necklace.
That's right.
It's crazy. And kind of wonderful, isn't it? Just like that, she gave me something she thought was worth $500,000. Just because I was nice to her and liked her. You know something, Johnny?
What?
I'm just as glad it is a copy. It's beautiful, and I love wearing it. I'd have been scared of the real one. And I'll always remember that, like that dream world of hers, she thought it was real.
One more question left, but a big one. The question of murder. And I already had the answer. I was sure of it. And I knew there was nothing I could do about it. Dr. Bigby was a man under 60, but he looked years older, a harried man, tired and worn. He sat down for a moment and we talked. And I began to realize that here was another man who'd been under Dolly Cronin's spell, and who was shocked and hurt by her dying.
It was a remarkable thing and a difficult one to explain, Mr. Dollar. Like many another, I suppose, I often wondered why I felt the way I did about her. It was a sort of magic she had.
Yeah, I know.
Even as a girl here in the village, she had that same power and had it without knowing it. Everybody loved her.
No, not quite everybody. At least one person didn't.
Yes, you mentioned on the phone the word murder.
That's right, Dr. Bigby.
Who killed her?
A man we can't touch because he's already dead. Jason Prell.
Well, he's done about everything else, I guess. I wouldn't put it past him. What do you base it on, Mr. Dollar?
A bottle of pills. Prell supposedly went to Tupper's Lake last night and got a prescription filled for Mrs. Cronin. She took some of it this morning, an hour and a half before she died. There it is. I'd seen the bottle on the train coming up with a few tablets left on the same prescription. And these are different.
Well, you're right on one count, Mr. Dollar. Those aren't what the prescription calls for.
What do you mean, one count?
I talked to the druggist at Tupper's Lake on the phone last night. He told me about Jason being in.
All right, it still stands. He had the prescription filled and then changed the tablets, substituted these.
It's possible.
Would you happen to know what they are without having them analyzed?
I've got a pretty good idea, but I'll wait until I've examined her before I'll say positively. Mr. Dollar, I'd like to explain why I wouldn't come out when you called me last night.
Yeah, I wish you would.
I'd been drinking.
So I gathered.
I'd been drinking that other time, too, and I'd made a mistake. I didn't want to make another one.
Just what do you mean?
When Barnaby Cronin died here, I signed the death certificate.
Yes, I know.
I hadn't treated him. He was dead when I came out. I called it a heart attack. I was drunk, and I was wrong. Barnaby was poisoned.
Go on.
I didn't suspect it until later, and then I was afraid to do anything about it. I'd signed that certificate, and I knew it would break me. So I kept still, and I consoled myself with drink. And finally, it broke me. So the same end result was achieved.
Look, Dr. Bigby, if Barnaby Cronin was here alone, then how was he poisoned?
Alone? He wasn't alone when he died. She was here with him.
Mrs. Cronin?
Of course not. Why do you think he was always making trips up here, always by himself?
I didn't know he was.
For years, every week or two, the whole village knew about it. She was here with him that night. She's the one who called me, asked me to protect her good name. She's the one who poisoned him. And now she's had another try with the same poison.
But why?
Ask her why. Ring for her and ask her.
That won't be necessary.
Well, I'll go on up and make my examination.
Well, Miss Atherton, I'm asking, why?
He was planning to break off our relation. He told me that night. She'd finally won. That silly little fool had finally won. But I didn't let her win. I killed him.
You're confessing to murder, you know.
It doesn't matter now. I've accomplished everything I meant to accomplish.
So it was you who changed the tablets in her prescription bottle and substituted the poison.
Of course. It was so easy. For once in my life, things were just as easy for me as they'd always been for her. Will you have the sheriff come out, Mr. Dollar? I'd like to make my confession.
It's odd how things work out sometimes, Mr. Dollar.
Yeah. Mrs. Cronin said something like that last night.
I was pretty certain when you showed me the tablets, but I wanted to make my examination first.
What do you mean?
After Barnaby died and I started to suspect Miss Atherton, I managed to steal the poison from her in order to analyze it. I substituted harmless tablets of the same general appearance.
And those are what she's kept all these years? What she gave to Mrs. Cronin?
That's right. They were perfectly harmless.
But in that case...
Dolly Cronin died from a heart condition. The tablets had nothing to do with it. In a sense, Dolly died the same way she lived, from natural causes.
Expense account item 14, $83.90. Incidentals and transportation from Wells Falls back to Hartford. Expense account total, $263.30. End of account, end of report. Remarks? The insurance angle here seems a little muddy. Premiums were paid for years on an item that didn't exist. And yet, no claim was filed, and none will be. So, well, I leave it to your legal eagles. Me, I'm beat and tired and maybe a little sad. I've come out of this with a kind of nostalgia. And for a time and place I never even knew. And I'm halfway in love with a girl back in that time and place. A girl I've never seen. Oh, sure, I know. It's a dream world and a dream girl, and none of it exists. But it's too bad. I wish it did. Because she must have been a honey. A real sweetheart. A dancing darling. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Remember, please, there'll be a new exciting story on Johnny Dollar beginning next Monday.
Next week, the story of a man worth $50,000 who didn't have a cent to his name. Join us, won't you? Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, starring Bob Bailey, is transcribed in Hollywood. Written by Les Crutchfield, it is produced and directed by Jack Johnstone. Heard in this week's cast were Virginia Gregg, Shirley Mitchell, Vivi Janis, Barbara Fuller, Benny Rubin, John Daner, and Parley Bear. Musical supervision by Amerigo Marino. Be sure to join us on Monday night, same time and station, for another exciting story of Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Roy Rowan speaking.
Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum, the refreshing, delicious treat that gives you chewing enjoyment, presents for your listening enjoyment John Lund as
Johnny Dollar.
Eric Carlson, Dollar.
Oh, hello, Mr. Carlson. What can I do for you?
If you're free, take an assignment.
Oh, I'm free.
Fine. Atlas Indemnity insures most of the independent diamond traders. You know, they're the little fellows who buy and sell on the sidewalks along New York's Diamond Row. Well, in the past 6 months, nearly 2/3 of them have canceled their insurance.
Somebody offering a less expensive policy?
No, they're suddenly going broke. Some of them after 20 and 30 years of trading.
And I'm to find out why?
Exactly. For a starter, you might see E.G. Moss. He's president of the Independent Diamond Traders Association.
I'll get right on it, Mr. Carlson.
The makers of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum bring you John Lund in another adventure of the man with the action-packed expense account, America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Friends, the makers of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum present these weekly adventures of Johnny Dollar because they know that millions of you enjoy Johnny Dollar. That's true of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum, too. It's enjoyed by millions, day in and day out. People find that chewing on a smooth, delicious piece of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum somehow makes time pass more pleasantly. Whether you're working, driving, shopping, or just taking things easy, that good, tasty chewing gives you enjoyment and satisfaction. So always keep a package of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum handy. And whenever you want a refreshing, delicious treat, chew a stick. You'll like it. You really will.
Expense account submitted by Special Investigator Johnny Dollar to Home Office, Atlas Indemnity Company, Hartford, Connecticut. The following is an accounting of expenditures during my investigation of the independent diamond traders matter. Expense account item 1, $21.30, train fare and incidentals between Hartford and New York City. At Grand Central, I phoned the Independent Diamond Traders Association and was told by the secretary that E.G. Moss could see me in half an hour. Outside, the city was being powdered clean and white by a late afternoon snowfall, so I indulged in the luxury of a stroll to the association's 47th Street headquarters. They were on the second floor of a converted brownstone. I was a few minutes early when I entered the dingy, deserted reception room. The secretary was absent from her desk, but the boss's door had been carelessly left ajar, just enough to allow some strictly extracurricular business to filter out.
Susan, I'm sick to death of the name. She runs your life, Edgar, like she runs this office.
But, dearest.
Why the traders ever elected you their president, I can't imagine. A man who can't even protect his own interests against the selfish snip of a stepdaughter.
That is enough, Mona.
Just as you say. Goodbye.
Dearest, please. No, I didn't mean
Let
that.
me go.
Mona, I spoke in haste. Dearest.
Edgar.
Forgive me.
Edgar, my makeup.
Say you will forgive me.
Perhaps. Later.
Now.
Edgar, please. My hair, I'll look a wreck.
But I can't let you go like this. Anger between us.
Then meet me tonight as you promised.
All right. I'll think of something to tell Susan.
I'm sure you will. Goodbye, Edgar.
No, not through the reception room.
Eavesdropping is a despicable habit, Mr. Dollar.
Oh, hello. I didn't hear you come in.
That is obvious.
That door was open when I walked in here.
You might have made your presence known to Mr. Moss.
Well, I'll confess it occurred
I'll
to
tell
me.
Mr. Moss you're here.
Okay, have it your way.
Ah, Susan, you are back with my sandwiches and tea. Good. My stomach complains that it is past tea time, and I didn't know we had a visitor.
This is Mr. Dollar.
Mr. Dollar?
From the insurance company.
Atlas Indemnity.
He phoned me just before I went up for your tea, Father.
Oh, yes, of course. How do you do, Mr. Dollar?
Hello, Mr. Moss.
Forgive me, please, for being so addle-headed. So many things on my mind today.
Yeah, sure.
Come into my office, Mr. Dollar, please. Make yourself comfortable. That chair, I think you will find is relaxing.
Oh, thank you.
Cigar?
No, thanks.
Then perhaps tea. There is enough for both of us. And some of these small sandwiches, they're delicious.
No, thanks. You go ahead, though.
Of course, tea from a paper carton can hardly be compared with the delicate aroma of tea brewed in a china pot.
Mr. Moss, if you don't mind, I'd like to get directly to the reason for this call.
I am so sorry, Mr. Dollar. I'm rambling again, as Susan says. Susan is my stepdaughter, Mr. Dollar. A lovely girl, do you not agree?
Very lovely, Mr. Moss. And now if you...
She volunteers her services here at the association since we can no longer afford to pay a secretary.
I understand more than 2/3 of your membership have gone out of business.
Oh, yes. That is true. Friends and associates, men I have grown to respect and admire over the past 30 years. One by one selling what stones they have, leaving the street for
who knows where.
Why, Mr. Moss?
Didn't your company give you the details, Mr. Dollar? I have had considerable correspondence with your Mr.
Eric Carlson.
Yes. He wrote me he was planning to send someone to assist the association. I thought surely he would have briefed you.
Well, Carlson gave me the basic situation, but he said that you'd fill me in.
Oh, yes, I see.
Now tell me, in your opinion, what or who is forcing these small traders out of business?
Prices, of course. When suddenly a diamond worth $1,000 can be purchased for $800, the small trader is the first to get hurt.
Yeah, go on.
The members of our association have their modest capital invested in diamonds at long-established market prices, Mr. Dollar. As you know, the diamond market is rigidly controlled, and there was little or no fluctuation until recently.
And then?
From some source, diamonds were poured upon the market at far below the normal price.
Any idea where these cut-rate stones are coming from, Mr. Moss?
None. Obviously, if I did have, I would take action.
I see. Well, thanks, Mr. Moss. I won't take any more of your time.
What are you going to do, Mr. Dollar?
Oh, ask questions around the big trading houses. Try to find out who's selling the stones at bargain basement prices and how the seller is able to cut such a slice off the normal price.
The association would be very grateful, Mr. Dollar.
Goodbye, Mr. Moss.
Goodbye, sir, and thank you.
Yes?
Any chance of burying the hatchet, Miss Carla?
You seem to be very anxious to save face, Mr. Dollar.
Look, I said I was sorry. I was listening and you caught me cold. But considering the dialogue that was coming out of your father's office, wouldn't you have listened?
Well, I suppose Daddy is a little silly over that woman. And maybe I did leave his door ajar.
I accept your apology.
Hey, I didn't apologize. I said maybe I left his door ajar.
Now who's trying to save face?
I didn't apologize.
Shall we call it a draw?
You're very persuasive, Mr. Dollar.
Goodbye, Susan. It was after 6, and the larger merchants along Diamond Row were closed. For convenience, I checked into a small hotel around the corner from Moss's office, sent for my bag at the station, and went out to dinner. Expense account item 2, $3.05. Note, I don't want this to set a precedent in low dinner tabs. I just wasn't hungry. Well, the charm of the first snowfall had now palled on me, so I bought some papers and returned to the hotel.
Yes, sir?
318, please.
380. Oh, Mr. Dollar. Oh, forgive me. I didn't recognize
That's all right.
you.
You've only seen me once before.
Oh, yes, of course, but that certainly is no excuse. It just seems that lately I... Oh, my. There I go again. There's a package for you.
A package?
Yes, I have it here. No, that's not it. Oh, yes. Here it is. There you are, sir.
Oh, thank you. Were you on duty when this was delivered?
Mr. Dollar, with the exception of Wednesdays, I am on duty every day, from 8 in the morning until noon, and from 4 until midnight. And since this is Tuesday, obviously.
How about this package? Who delivered it?
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Dollar, but I just can't. Oh, my. I just can't help it. Well, as a matter of fact, I must have dozed off. I found it on the desk about 10 minutes ago.
I see. May I have my key, please? 318. I went up to my room and opened the package. Inside was a card which bore the inscription Mona. And nestling in black velvet, a pair of diamonds. 10 carats each, if my amateur eye was any judge. Johnny Dollar.
Mona, Mr. Dollar.
Mona? Well, I don't quite know what to say.
You received the package, I gather.
Yeah, I received it.
Interested in the contents?
Oh, tremendously.
I thought you would be, considering your business with Edgar Moss this afternoon.
How do you know about that?
I'll explain when I see you.
Oh?
I can help you, Mr. Dollar.
How?
I happen to know who's flooding the market with cut-rate diamonds.
Who?
Suppose you meet me tonight at 8 at the Surf and Sand Club. Tell you then.
Hello? Hello? Mona. The Surf and Sand was a new night spot on the north shore of Long Island. I ran up expense account item 3, $6.50, including tip, to square things with a taximeter that had all the symptoms of a doped racehorse. The interior of the club was sleek and candlelit, with aquariums of tropical fish wherever you looked and very few customers to admire them. I decided to wait for my date at the bar.
Good evening, sir. What's your pleasure?
A lady named Mona, bartender. You know her?
I know several Monas, sir.
Well, lucky you.
Your Mona blonde, brunette, or so-so?
I couldn't say.
Blind date?
Mm-hmm. And she has a voice that's more than just a voice.
What lady named Mona hasn't?
A very astute observation. Now, maybe you'd construct me a nice bourbon and... Hey, suddenly the horizon brightened.
You mean that redhead standing in the foyer?
Very decorative.
No hobby for a man with a weak constitution.
You know her?
Oh, she comes in now and then.
Seems to be looking for someone. You know who?
I imagine you.
What?
Her name's Mona.
Oh, why didn't you say so sooner? Hello, Mona.
Hello.
I'm Johnny Dollar.
Yes, I know. I saw you at the bar.
Well, why didn't you come over? Or are you waiting for someone else?
Just you, Johnny. My car's outside. Let's drive somewhere.
Well, this is my first ride in the Mercedes. Sounds like there's a captive hurricane under the hood.
You like my little car, Johnny?
Mm-hmm. Tell me, is that speedometer scale optimistic, or can this car really do 120 miles an hour?
I don't know. Let's try it.
Oh, hey, never mind. I was only curious.
Well, I'm curious too, Johnny.
Have you lost your mind? Slow down.
Why? The highway's deserted. I like to drive fast.
Mona.
Oh, Johnny. Why did you switch off the ignition? Are you afraid?
You bet I'm afraid. Now promise to keep your heel off the accelerator, and I'll turn on the ignition.
All right. I'm sorry, Johnny. I acted on impulse. I like to act on impulse.
Was it impulse that prompted you to send me those diamonds tonight?
No.
Now, what then?
I wanted to arouse your curiosity.
Why?
Because we hadn't met before.
Oh, talk sense, Mona.
Well, I just couldn't think of any other way to make certain you'd keep a blind date.
And you just happen to have a pair of 10-carat diamonds with RSVP carved on them.
I can afford it.
Well, a quick look at this car and that sable you're wearing, I'm inclined to believe you can.
I like expensive things.
Let's talk about cut-rate diamonds. You said on the phone you could help me. You know who's selling them?
I do. But Captain LeDrew will tell you.
Captain LeDrew.
That's where I'm taking you now, to meet him.
Why didn't he come to the club with you?
He didn't care to take the risk.
The risk?
Captain LeDrew is wanted by the police.
Friends, Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum is a refreshing, delicious treat you can enjoy just about any time. Even when you're busy working, you can slip a stick of Wrigley's Spearmint in your mouth and enjoy that pleasant chewing. The lively, full-bodied spearmint flavor cools your mouth and freshens your taste. The good, smooth chewing helps relieve pent-up tension, gives you satisfaction. As a result, you seem to feel more relaxed and get more enjoyment out of what you're doing. So enjoy chewing Wrigley's Spearmint Gum while you work and at other times, too. Get a few packages next time you're at the store. That's Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum. Healthful, refreshing, delicious. Now, with our star, John Lund, we bring you the second act of Yours Truly, Johnny Dollar.
rest of the ride north on the Jones Beach Highway, Mona kept the Mercedes at a sane speed and the talks at trifles. When we finally stopped, it was before a ramshackle beach cottage.
He's inside.
What took you so long, Mona? I've been waiting an hour.
Johnny, Mr. Dollar doesn't like to drive fast, Captain LeDroux.
Oh, everything okay?
He was alone. No one followed us.
Would you mind telling me what this is all about?
Sit down, Dollar. Pour him a drink, Mona.
I'll skip the drink.
Then sit down.
I shall.
I'll come right to the point, Dollar. I'm sailing tonight, out of the country.
Bon voyage.
Don't waste my time with your attempted humor.
Up to now, my time has been wasted. Several hours of it. Now, let's get down to cases, Captain. Mona said you'd tell me who's dumping cut-rate diamonds.
I am, Dollar.
Oh.
I smuggle them into the country. That's my business.
Racket, you mean?
Johnny, be smart. Just listen.
Like I said, smuggling is my business. Diamonds. I don't pay taxes. I don't pay custom duty.
And you can undersell the legitimate dealers and still show a whopping profit, huh?
This is my last trip to the States. The market's oversupplied, but I have one final contract to fulfill.
How does all this concern me?
You're going to make the delivery for me, Dollar. Tonight.
Me?
You've already been paid. More than you scratch out of 100 insurance cases.
Oh, the 2 sparklers Mona sent.
I sent.
The card was my contribution, Johnny.
It made all the difference, Mona.
That's enough, Dollar.
I was only expressing my appreciation, Captain.
Johnny, shut up. Will you?
I'm losing my patience, Dollar.
Likewise, LeDroux. Here are the diamonds you sent me. Get another boy.
Sit down.
I figured you for a gun, LeDroux. You're the type.
Then you're smart enough to know I'll use it.
Tell me, why pick on me to make your delivery? The customs officials onto you?
They've got my customers staked out. Cops all over the place.
And so you two don't dare show your faces, huh?
We prefer not to take the risk, Johnny.
But the delivery must be made, Dollar. It's the biggest lot of stones yet.
And suppose I refuse?
Don't talk like a little tin hero, Dollar. You don't want me to kill you.
Now, what's the difference whether I get killed here or by the customs men while I'm trying to slip through their stakeout? No, you just haven't convinced me, LeDroux.
Get on your feet, Dollar.
Why?
Because I'm going to convince you.
As I got to my feet, I expected LeDroux to start convincing me with the butt of his revolver. But I guessed wrong. He motioned me out the back way and onto a small boat dock. Mona followed. At the end of the dock was a low-slung cabin cruiser. We went below and into a plush carved mahogany lounge. Mm-hmm. Very fancy, Captain.
Takes me where I want to go. Bought it from an oil man. He was tired of it. Sit down, Dollar.
Thank you.
Mona, bring him in.
All right, darling. You can come out now.
Moss.
Mr. Dollar. Oh, thank heavens you are here.
I'm afraid Mr. Moss is a little unnerved just now, Johnny, and rather disillusioned in me. Huh, Edgar?
Mr. Dollar, for heaven's sake, help me. Do whatever they ask.
I think he'll help you, Mr. Moss. What do you say now, Dollar?
Suppose I still say no.
Johnny, you don't want to have Mr. Moss's death on your conscience, do you?
Oh, it's like that, huh?
I've a lot at stake, Dollar. I'll do what I have to.
Let's leave them alone, Captain, to talk it over.
Okay.
Johnny?
Yeah?
Be smart. Don't try any heroic.
I'm touched by your concern, Mona.
Mona?
I'm coming.
All right, Moss, let's have it. How did you ever get into this jam?
Mona. She led me on. I was foolish enough to believe that she...
Oh, never mind. I can guess the rest.
Mr. Dollar, you have got to do what they ask. You can't let them kill me. You can't.
Get hold of yourself, Moss.
But you must do what they say. They mean to kill me if you refuse, and you too. They will kill you too.
Take it easy.
Do you think there is a chance to escape?
The name is Dollar, not Houdini. There's only one exit onto the dock, and it's being covered by a 38.
Oh, then you must do what they ask, Mr. Dollar.
Use your head. There's not a chance in a million I can get past those customs men.
Yes, there is. They have a plan.
What?
I heard them talking about how you could make the delivery.
Yeah, how?
Everything settled, Dollar?
No, nothing's settled. Do you think I'd go for a deal like that?
here tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, I suppose my sanity can be questioned on that score.
Don't rub it in, Captain. Johnny was curious.
Well, who wouldn't be? Diamonds left at my hotel. A blind date with a voice that would melt a marble saint.
Oh.
Always was a sucker for a mystery.
And a chase, Johnny.
You decided to cooperate, Dollar?
Yes, he has.
Don't rush me, Mr. Moss. First, I'll have to hear more about that plan you overheard. If there's a chance, well, under the circumstances, maybe I'll try to make the delivery.
Now you're being smart.
Let's hear your plan.
It's very simple. You phone my client. Tell him who you are and why the insurance company sent you to New York.
Yeah, and?
You insist on seeing him tonight.
You say you're interviewing all the big diamond merchants, Johnny, to get their opinions on why the market has fallen so suddenly.
Why don't I just tell your customer the real reason I want to see him?
Now you're being wise again, Dollar.
Johnny, you know the customs officials will have our client's phone tapped. They'll be listening to every word.
And you figure they'll make a quick check with Atlas Indemnity. When they learn I was sent down here on legitimate business, they'll let me into your client's place unmolested.
That's it, Dollar.
Well, I've got to admit it sounds plausible enough.
It will work. They won't bother a guy with your reputation.
That's why we've had you shadowed since you left your apartment in Hartford.
I'm overwhelmed by the honor.
Of course, you happened to enter the case at exactly the right moment.
Oh, now you've spoiled it, Mona.
Here's the envelope I want you to deliver, Dollar. You'll bring back another envelope.
Suppose I bring back the police.
From topside, I can see the highway for a mile in both directions. I'll put to sea the second I spot anything that remotely resembles a cop.
Mr. Moss will sail with us, of course.
Mr. Dollar, please don't involve the police, please.
Relax, Moss, relax. Okay, LeDrew. You've got yourself a patsy. But what guarantee do I have that Moss and I will be freed when I get back from this job?
Why, Johnny, you have the captain's word, of course.
Lucky me. Mona drove me to the nearest gas station where I phoned LeDrew's client. The voice on the other end of the wire was irritated and uncooperative, but I insisted and finally got an okay for a personal interview. Next, I phoned for a cab, and 20 minutes later was dropped at the gate of a swank Plandome estate. I paid off the cabbie, expense account item 4, $3.50, and went inside. No one stopped me, and I made the delivery without a hitch. LeDrew's client gave me the money, and I ran up expense account item 5, $3.80, cab fare back to the beach cottage. On the dock, I found that LeDrew was indeed prepared to put to sea at the slightest sign of a double cross. The cruiser was straining on a short bow line, pulled away from the pier by the tide, the engines throbbing.
That's far enough, Dollar. Freeze.
Hey, take that light out of my eyes.
Keep the flashlight in his face, Mona. Cover, Dollar. Keep your hands in sight.
I didn't bring a gun, if that's what you're looking for.
Smart of you. Where's the money?
Under a dozen yards of adhesive. I'm papered with it from my waist to my neck.
What's the idea?
Your client felt there was still danger of my being stopped and searched.
All right, get aboard.
I'd rather be unwrapped in the cottage.
Get aboard.
Easy on the spine with a gun, will you?
Move. Jump aboard, Dollar.
Are you kidding? Even if I weren't taped up, I doubt if I could make that jump.
I'll give you a hand on that line.
LeDrew made his last mistake. As he bent over to pull in the bow line, I released the line from the mooring bit, pushed him into the water, and jumped for the boat at the same time. He snapped a shot at me on his way down, but I was well aboard by then. Mona, the picture of frustration, went charging up and down the dock, looking for something with which to retrieve her floundering partner, and yelling incantations at me in a voice far from sultry. I went into the wheelhouse, set the wheel to drip for what I judged to be the center of the bay, and was turning for the door when...
Relax, Mr. Dollar.
Moss.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
What is this?
A surprise twist, I think it is called. You see, LeDrew, Mona, and I are associates.
And I'm a prize sap.
Oh, don't be too hard on yourself, Mr. Dollar. I Thought I was very convincing as the deceived suitor, the frightened hostage.
You fooled me, Moss.
The deception was necessary to enlist your cooperation. We knew you could never be hired to make that delivery, Mr. Dollar, your professional ethics being what they are.
So you staged that little lover spat I overheard in your office this afternoon, huh?
Mona thought it would quicken your interest, make my supposed betrayal more plausible.
What about your stepdaughter? She mixed up in this business, too?
Susan knows nothing about any of this. Keep away, Dollar.
You better make the first shot count, Moss. Your reflexes are a little slow, Moss. I used the ship's radio telephone to contact the police. In that Mercedes, Mona and LeDroux weren't hard to find. The rest you've already read in the papers, Mr. Carlson. Moss, LeDroux, and Mona will be out of circulation for a long time. Expense account item 6, $26.05. Train fare and incidentals back to Hartford. Expense account total, $64.20. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Remember, friends, Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum is a refreshing, delicious treat you can enjoy just about any time. Chew a few sticks of Wrigley's Spearmint during the day and see how the good chewing helps keep you feeling fresh and alert. The lively, full-bodied flavor of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum cools your mouth, freshens your taste, and sweetens your breath. The chewing itself gives you a nice little boost, helps you keep going at your best. Millions of people get real chewing enjoyment out of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum every day, and we know that you'll enjoy it, too. Get a few packages and always keep some handy. That's Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum. Healthful, refreshing, delicious. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, brought to you by Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum, stars John Lund in the title role and was written by Don Sanford with music by Eddie Dunstetter. Featured in tonight's cast were Howard McNear, Parley Bear, Jeanette Nolan, Virginia Gregg, Dick Ryan, and John McIntyre. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, is produced and directed by Jaime Del Valle. The makers of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum hope you enjoyed tonight's story of Johnny Dollar and that you're enjoying delicious Wrigley's Spearmint Gum every day. This is Charles Lyon, inviting you to join us again next week at this same time when, from Hollywood, John Lund returns as
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
This is the CBS Radio Network.